something that helped with last semester and like the research we did was like just learning about the mentoring part of it and like how much of an impact like just talking and being with a student and building that relationship, how that can affect their middle school transition and just middle school life in general. And just some of the struggles that they're facing now. And like I guess now during this semester, help mentoring someone and talking with them through those struggles. Like what I learned last semester is kind of helping me with giving advice and just helping mentor in whatever way I can through this. So.
Yeah, the one thing that I really held on to from last semester was just that showing up has such a huge effect on kids because I was scared. And I know I mentioned this in a lot of my forums because I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to say the right things or I wouldn't know how to help the students. So I actually never got, as of this point, I still haven't gotten to mentor a student at Northern Trails Middle School, but I'm doing a mentoring program through my church with kindergartners. So it's just been amazing to see when I show up in church on Sunday that they all come running up to me. And I don't feel like I did a good job. So it's been really cool to see that just showing up makes a huge difference in their lives, and it helps them feel like they're wanted by someone and that they're special.
This semester I've been mentoring an 8th grade girl, and the first week was kind of awkward just because we really didn't know what to talk about, and it was more just getting to know you. But over the past few weeks I've been getting to know her, and I've found out that she's like the library aide at the middle school, so she'll help the librarian out. And so when I come on Monday mornings, afternoons, I help her with dusting and other projects that the librarian has set for her. And if we have time after, we'll just talk about life and just some of her hopes and dreams and fears about high school and stuff. But it's been a really cool experience. I feel like I've been able to relate to her a lot. And she's able to relate on me, and just hearing some of her struggles, like I feel like I'm able to give advice, which was one of the things that I was kind of worried about before coming into the semester was, will I be able to give her the advice she needs to hear? And just, I guess, and I was just really worried about how I would be used during all this. But it's actually been a really uplifting experience. I can see how God sees in me, and I look forward to going on Mondays now. And I can tell she's really excited every time she walks into the library that I'm there and that we're going to have a conversation. And it's just been a really positive experience.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your mentorship and what's that meant to you. You know, have you gotten to know your kid a little bit? You know.
Yeah. The kid that I'm mentoring, his name is Juma, and it was interesting to know that he is from Congo, and that's where I was born. So that was kind of interesting. And the first day when I met with Juma, he was very open to me, and he told me that he was first going to Berkeley Middle School, and then he was transferred to Forest Hills Middle School. And the reason why he was transferred was because his family moved from the west side, the east side of Moroccan to the north side. Yeah, and some of the challenges that he said he's getting at school is he has been struggling with English speaking because he has been here for 6 months, and that's a really struggle to him. And he's also struggling with climate change, as I said, because of the snow and all that, and cold, and so it has been a challenge to him. And I think because of that day, I did give him courage and told him the way, I told him a story of how I courage and told him about my own story, how I got United States and how I went to school and what things were. So I'm thankful to God that we could meet with Juma, who's from the same place I am from, and the fact that I could give him courage and show him how it is to live in the United States and also be his mentor. I think I'll be able to give him the courage enough that will make him feel like he's home and be good at school where he's going to and all that kind of stuff. So I will say that the research that I did in class for the last semester did help a lot with the mentoring and the tutoring that I'm doing right now, because we did learn a lot about how middle school students struggle with relationships and resiliency and all those kind of stuff. And we did learn some strategies to use and help them with those kind of stuff. So that's what I've been doing.
So you've kind of been using like the encouraging strategy.
Yep, I've been using that.
Good. Yeah. And then I'd say the second semester, what I've learned is the importance of relationships. I've been meeting with my mentee, tutee, I don't know what you want to call him. His name's Ben. And I just hang out with him for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I probably talk more than I encourage him on his homework, but you know, he's a pretty smart guy. He does his homework in like 10 minutes, and then we kind of just, I don't know, talk about life, make jokes, share in laughter. I've met his mom and his dad, and so they seem pretty nice. And he's starting baseball up in a few weeks, so I don't know how mentoring / tutoring is going to go after that, but I just figured, you know, just show up when I can. And I think that's something that I'm learning, is that when people showed up for me, it was really important. So I just look forward to showing up for him.
How do you think learning about the importance of doing little things has affected you in your mentoring?
Yeah, you know, at least for me, like I don't want to say I want to go the extra mile, but I want to, like, I think to me it's important to show that I'm caring about him. And so for me, like, a little thing is like stopping at Starbucks and picking up hot chocolate, and just he and I are like the only ones in the library with Starbucks hot chocolate. And so I don't know, you know, maybe that embarrasses them or puts them, you know, it adds pressure on them, but to me, like, I just think that's kind of fun. And, you know, like this past week, I picked up a Frosty at Wendy's for him because it was a little warmer out. And, you know, it's only like $1 here or there. And I think it goes a long ways. And I just think that that's in little ways we can all show love like that to other people.
This semester, I'm serving at Northern Hills Middle School. I am working with an 8th grade student who is learning impaired in math, and so we work primarily on math skills. We've done a lot of work with equations and graphing and things like that. A memory I'll take with me is from about 2 weeks ago when she had a quiz. We studied a lot the night before the quiz, getting her ready for it. I saw her after she took the quiz and got it back, and she came in with such a big smile and gave me a thumbs up and told me she had gotten a 91. She had never gotten a 91 in math before. She was so proud of herself. She said her mom was proud of her. And that was the memory I'll take with me, how proud she was of herself, and that big smile that went with it.